My name is Mathew Herman. I went to Rylander High School, graduated in 2018. Go Hot Eggs. 2 years rolled around, sophomore, junior year, and I figured I should start looking into college. You know, everyone goes to college after school, and I should check that out. I got accepted to schools, but I still wasn't sure if that's what I wanted to do. It's a lot of debt you take on, and I figured, why would I want to go if I don't know what I'm doing? I thought, I want to find my passion. I want to find what I'm passionate about and just pursue that for the rest of my life. And in order to do that, I had to find myself. So I thought, what better way to do that is go off and travel. Living on the road is definitely an experience. Most of the time, you stay at truck stops, campgrounds, Walmarts, really any place that you can lay your head. I would try to stay mostly at like truck stops. I found I was always traveling, never really in one space, so I'd only be in a city for maybe a day at the most. I mean, always going one place to another, and I found that being on the road so much, travel centers like Love's, Pilot, Flying J, they're big truck stops, they're perfect places to sleep. So I would always try to find one right along the road there, and I positioned myself in a pretty well lit area. I would go ahead and get under some security cameras, make sure it's all good there. And mostly I would eat pretzels because I was going to get a big jug of those, some vegetables. Progresso soup is really good. I was on a gluten-free, dairy-free diet, so I found that was like a really good alternative. And not being able to eat things that are from a fridge, you would try to work around that. It was pretty easy to stay healthy and eat good. So here we are looking at the 2007 Honda Odyssey, of which I stayed in for a long duration here. The big blue behemoth was my home. The layout that I set up here was the kitchen in the front with a nice cooler, 2 reusable bags to keep granola bars in. And then we came around to the side here where I hooked up my bicycle because I didn't want to get it stolen, and I just kept it inside here. And on this side, I would keep my luggage in the back as well as my sleeping bag all the way to the front. So I'll bring you on in to the front door here where you'd walk on in. You lay your head down at night, close the doors, and sleep tight. In my mind, I had no objective besides finding the passion, finding what I truly wanted to do. And with that, I knew that going to California would be a good start. Seeing what's going on out there, maybe this would be a place I wanted to live. I could kind of digress in my thoughts and see what did I do in my childhood that I pursued as passions and pursued as hobbies. And really just some deep thinking, maybe deeper than I've ever done before, to try to think, what really makes me happy and what can I do that doesn't feel like work? What can I dump myself into and really dive deep to be able to just work nonstop at and ultimately create something that hopefully will change many people's lives. I feel like a purpose is something that everyone really needs to have in life, because if you don't have a purpose, you're just aimlessly going about life and just letting life happen to you. And I feel there's so much more to life than that, that if you're able to go out and take hold of it, there's so much that life can offer. There's so much joy and abundance, and I wasn't going to let that slip away, because you only have one life, and at the end of the day, it's what you make of it. So I wanted to find a purpose to be able to ultimately throw myself into and to be very passionate about. That's not good. That's damn good.